Cooking with your girl, Judy. I'm going to make a chocolate pie. Before I make this chocolate pie, I got to tell you a story behind the chocolate pie. You know I have to always tell a story behind something. Now, you're not a Southern girl if you don't cook or bake a chocolate pie. Hold on. If you don't bake chocolate pie, you're not Southern. That's like a Southern sweets to eat. And I saw the Help. And it had Octavia Spencer on it as Miss Minnie. Now, mind you, Miss Minnie was a maid and she worked for these white people. And she had to go to the bathroom. So she couldn't go to the bathroom in the house. She had to go to the bathroom outside. That's what they did back in them days. So they fired Miss Minnie. So Miss Minnie bought them a chocolate pie. Trying to please them or whatever. You know, make them happy or whatever. Well, it didn't really make them happy because Miss Minnie oop-oompa-doom in the chocolate pie. She shot in the pie. Take away the O and add the I. So, whenever somebody asks me, girl, you want some of this chocolate pie? I said, honey, I don't want no chocolate pie. I ain't hungry. I'll make my own chocolate pies. Because it might be a Miss Minnie out there. Come on down here, let me show you how to make a chocolate pie. So you won't have to worry about Miss Minnie. Okay. You will need... I'm getting in the way. Okay, I'm going to get on this side. Okay, there it is. I had a shadow. Okay, you will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eggs. 2 pie crusts. A stick and a half of butter. Can of evaporated milk. And plus we're going to use a can of water. And plus I think it's a half a cup of milk. Half a cup of milk, I think. But I'll get to that when I get to that. You will need 5 heaping spoons, 5 tablespoons of cocoa. 5. That's like dig in there and get the tablespoon and don't level it out. That's called heaping. Okay? You will need 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. Okay, let me see. This is flour. 8 tablespoons of flour. 3 cups of sugar. And that's it. And I have you will need a double boiler, but I don't have a double boiler. I made me one. So we're going to pretend this is a double boiler. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to pretend this is a double boiler. And let me see if it's hot. Yeah. Okay. We're going to add I'll tell you what. Let me go away and come back because I got to bring everything over here. Excuse me. Okay, before I get started, I've got to separate the egg. The egg yellow from the egg white. Okay? And I did some of them. And I'm going to do like 3 with Charles so you can see how I do it. Okay? Because some of y'all may not know how to do this. Okay. That one don't want to let loose. Okay. There we go. Okay, back and forth. Get that white out. That I guess it's called the white. The okay, and put the yellow over here. Okay, there we go. We got the white. We're gonna make meringue with this, and we're gonna add the yellow into the pie over there. Okay. Let me take you over there, back on over there. And I took my double boiler apart because I didn't want it to get too hot to cook my eggs, you know, because you want your eggs to cook along with everything else. Okay, I'm going to put it back on there. I'm going to add the evaporated milk. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate pie. Minus everything Miss Minnie put in hers. And then I'm going to add some water to this to make it a can. Evaporated milk. Okay. Can of water. Evaporated milk. And a half of a cup of milk. A half a cup of milk. Okay? Then you're going to add your sugar, your 3 cups of sugar. And stir it up. And chocolate pies are real good. They are really the key to a man's heart, because most men like chocolate, and they are really good. And I hope I didn't tell you that story to turn you away from the chocolate pie, but chocolate pies are delicious. It took me 3 or 4 times to look at the help to figure out what Miss Minnie had did. And cause I look at a movie and then I'll walk away. When a commercial come on, I'll walk away and do something, and then I come back and half of it gone. So every time it would come on, I would watch it. And one day I watched it all the way, and I figured out, was she done? Okay, then you're gonna add 1½ teaspoon of vanilla. One and a half stick of butter. I haven't made a chocolate pie in so long. I used to work at the assisted living, and we made it for the residents there, and they love chocolate pie. So I'm like saying, it's a southern thing. And then you add, let me see, okay, stir it up a little bit. And all the older people, elder people, they love chocolate pie. We used to have to make so many because they wanted second serving. Okay. Then you add the flour. Let me see. It was 8 tablespoons of flour. And you're going to add it in there gradually. Once I get everything in here, I'm going to go away until it thickens up. And I think it takes about maybe 15-20 minutes to thicken up in a double boiler because it's not directly to the heat. And you don't want your pie directly to the filling directly to the heat because it scorches and burns, and you can smell it, but you can't tell it because it's chocolate. And I think this is going to make two pies. Okay, there's all that. Oh, it's smelling good already. I guess because of that vanilla. Now you're going to add the cocoa. And you don't have to add that gradually. You just pour it on in there. Then you add your eggs one at a time. Ooh, I got 2. Those eggs mixed up really good. And you can't stop stirring this. This is one of those desserts where you can't stop stirring it. You have to stir, stir, stir until it gets thick. Because you don't want it to scorch. Well, it won't scorch because we got the pretend double boiler here. So maybe it should be all right. Okay, so I've got everything in there, and I'm going to go away. I'm going to come back when it thickens up, and this should take about 10-15 minutes to thicken, maybe 20, but you want to get it real thick. So I'll be right back. Okay, we've been gone for about maybe 15 minutes, and it's done thickened up real good, and I'm getting ready to pour them into my pie shell. Have my pie shell sitting right here. I'm going to turn the stove off. About 15, 20 minutes. You'll be able to tell the thickness of the pie. It just gets thick. Pour them into my pie shells. And I've got those little bitty short pie shells. I don't have the deep dish. And I'm going to put them in the oven for about maybe 5 minutes, or as long as it takes me to make the meringue. I'll say about maybe 5 minutes. And I'll be right back. Now I'm getting ready to make my meringue. I start off beating it, and I don't use cream of tartar. Cream of tartar makes it flat. A lot of people still use cream of tartar to make their meringue, but I don't. I don't like cream of tartar in my meringue. It makes it really flat or rubbery tasting. I use sugar, and I do have about 5 tablespoons of sugar here that I'm going to put in there. But I'm going to mix it up a little bit for about maybe, I'll show you how I do it. Then I pour a little sugar in. Little bit more sugar. Gradually, I'm pouring the sugar in. Gradually pour it in until you get stiff peaks, and I'll be right back. You will know when you get stiff peaks. I'll be back. Okay, this is stiff peaks, where it peaks up. Okay, now I'm going to take the pies out of the oven. No, I'm going to bring it over here and just pour it in there. I'm rinsing my spatula off so that I can spread it on top of the pies. And I'm closing the edges, around the edges. And I'm gonna do the other one the same way, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, here are the chocolate pies. And as you can see, without using that cream of tartar, they rose up really pretty and turned really brown. I don't use cream of tartar. Cream of tartar makes the meringue tough. With the sugar, it makes it like it makes it better. I'm not gonna cut it tonight because they're real hot. I'm gonna put them in the cooler and let them gel together, because I mean they are gelled now. It's just that I don't like them runny. Stay hungry. Be humble. Stay blessed. And y'all have a good night. Like, subscribe, comment to my video, chocolate pie. Maybe I come back and cut them tonight after they cool off, and let you see how they done. They are real good. It tastes like a good Hershey chocolate bar. So I'm gonna see y'all later, and bye for now.